your weekly view of young leaders taking big steps. This is Next Gen. Sponsored by PFI Western Wear, home of Boot Daddy. We're here at the Ozark Empire Fair for AgVenture Camp, an opportunity for young people in the area to learn all things agriculture. Kids, are you guys ready to learn about sheep and goats today? Yeah! Maddie, we're here at the Ozark Empire Fair talking about, or learning about the AgVenture Camp. Take us to the beginning. What is it? And I believe we're in the 5th year?
Yeah, so the AgVenture Camp originally started to fill a need as far as we had this great opportunity at the fair to really connect kids that may live more in the city, have more of an urban background, and really be able to take them to the fair and then show them hands-on agriculture, because that's not necessarily in their backyard like it is for most people. And so the camp is designed for kids that are age 5 to 12, and so we come in, we do a little lesson, each day focuses on a different topic. So today is our sheep and goat day, but our topics range anywhere from beef cattle, dairy cattle, poultry, rabbits, horses and equipment, and we just try to reach all the assets of agriculture, and we focus on each day, so that way we can really zero in on the topic.
So let's talk about the educational component and how you prepare yourself to educate these students.
Right, so the first thing what I really tried to stay focused on, what is the objective of this camp? You know, really the focus is on agriculture. And I also had to realize, you know, what's my age group? What kind of knowledge are they really going to be able to absorb in just my little 20-30 minute lesson, since it is 5 to 12. So the first thing I did, obviously I just did general research, because me personally, I am not familiar with all the assets of agriculture, so I got to learn as I was creating these lessons. And then I tried to focus on what do I really want the kids to learn today. And so it's starting to realize, what really do you want the kid to learn that day? And then kind of creating those lessons as far as taking what we've learned and then really applying that to our activities. So like today was sheep and goat day, and so we talked all about shearing sheep, and then our activity was where they were actually able, we had shaving cream on the sheep, and then they were actually able to shear their own sheep. So it's taking these lessons but then also creating activities that have relevance to them, that it really ties back into what we talked about today in our lesson.
Jessica, I understand now this is Jameson's 2nd year of being part of this AgVenture Camp. Take me to the beginning. What first led you to explore this option for him?
We are homeschoolers, so we kind of explore the community and see what's out there to meet our credits that we need. And so this is a great way to meet our science credits for the year, and it's fun and it's hands-on, so perfect. Perfect opportunity. Jameson, I understand it's your 2nd year, and you've learned a lot. So take me through some of those highlights of the things that you've learned.
I've learned a lot of stuff in this class. I've learned all kinds of stuff about pigs, sheep, goats, and there's a lot of like fun facts about them. Just go to your friends, hey,
Did you know? I love doing that. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Today we learned about sheep and goats. Give me one of those did you know fun facts.
Did you know that a group of sheep is not called a herd, it's called a flock?
Ding, 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 you are correct. As you've been able to spend each and every day with these young people, aha moments. What have been some things where it's like, man, these kids are listening and it makes you proud to be their educator?
Because for me, I think one of the biggest challenges is that sometimes I feel like the kids aren't necessarily, maybe they're not really absorbing. And so what I always like to do is I'm like, all right, today in the barns, this is what we're going to look for. And so when we go out to the barns, they're like, oh, there's an ear tattoo. And so whenever you really start seeing them making these connections, or there's even kids that are like, oh, this is my last year and I'm so sad. But I also had one young kid who came in, he's like, while we were going through our barn tour, he's like, will you take some notes for me so that way I can keep track of his notes for him? And also where they're working in their booklets, and then I really just want them to be able to tell a story when they come home from camp. And so it's when these kids are saying like, oh, well, this was like we talked about the other day. So when they really start making these connections from the classroom to the barn, that's really just gives you the warm and fuzzies.